Yep.
Craig, what would you say about Rangers, and could they win the treble?
Look, I mean, they've given themselves the best chance, obviously, by winning the first trophy of the season. Look, Clement has turned this squad around. There's no doubt about that. And he's going to strengthen also in January. So this is a team that I still think is going to get better. So the treble is definitely an option. But again, you're not going to hear that kind of talk, Derek, coming out of Philippe Clement's mouth. It's going to be one game at a time, as boring as that sounds, but that's the way he's got the players and the staff and everybody involved. It's game by game. But January, there'll definitely be some strengthening, I think, to have a serious tilt at the title.
Mark, what would you say to Philippe Clement about him and the way he's handling himself? And what about the question? If they win the 2 games in hand, Rangers will be top of the table.
Well, they're the only team that can win the treble. That's a fact. Can they win it? Well, of course they can win it. Will they win it? That's a different question. Let's see where everybody is at the end of January when the window closes. That's going to be paramount. And for Rangers as well, go and show that he can avoid, not necessarily beat Celtic in December the 30th, but avoid defeat. That's a step in the right direction for Philippe Clement in his first game as Rangers manager against Celtic in front of 60,000 Celtic supporters. Clearly Celtic are there for the taking right now, but a lot can change between now and December the 30th. Rangers have won the first trophy. They're unbeaten in 14 games and their new manager, so you would consider them the form team just now, but don't rule out Celtic. Too many winners at Celtic, Paul, for them to be ruled out. And for Rangers as well, where I think the benefit will come in the next few weeks with Philippe Clement at the helm is he won't, as you said, he won't entertain treble talk. Michael Beale might fall into that trap, but the players will be well versed to keep it steady. One trophy has been won, but ultimately the league is the top prize. Right now Celtic sit top of the table, so go about your job quietly and effectively as you have been doing for the last 10 weeks. If you get carried away, it might come back and bite you, so just keep things in-house and keep it going along steadily. But there's a lot to be decided, Paul, between now and January the 2nd when we get to the winter break, and then the transfer window itself when it opens, because remember, Celtic have got incredible financial muscle. Should the board wish to go and flex that muscle,
they're going to have to, aren't they?
Well, it's a hard window though, Mark. January's a hard window. It is a hard window, Oz, but you know what? I think it's an excuse that's ready-made for a club that don't want to go and do anything. It's still possible to go and strengthen your squad very well in January, particularly when you've got 70 million quid in the bank. So the onus is on Celtic to go and find the right players to strengthen the squad properly.